Hi everyone, how are you guys doing? How is your week? Hope everybody's doing okay. If not, life gets better, it always does. So today we are talking about something that is so dear to my heart. Today we're talking about worship. You guys, this is so important to me. Like, most of my life is centered around worship. My life is centered around worship, rather. So let me just get into it. So the question is, what is worship? So I got a definition from the internet. Let me read it for you. It says, worship is the response of grateful and humble people to the living God, where submission, sacrificial service, praise, profession, testimony, and gratitude are freely expressed in a number of ways. So I was okay with this definition. It's awesome. I mean, it's the internet. But then I asked God for myself one night, and I'm like, okay, so I'm into worship. I love worship. I love singing. I love doing this particular thing. But what is it? What would you say it is, Lord? Like, what did you intend for it to be? So, and as I was seated, I got this thing saying, as human beings, we already think we're the best species, or like the most intelligent and species. So the fact that we can come to terms with God's power and say there is something greater than our ego, there's something greater than us, just that is worship. When we realize that, fine, I'm human, I'm superior to all other creatures, but not God. Just that respect, that reverence, that is worship. That's what I got. So I went deeper into thinking, worship is not a place. Worship is not a song. Worship is your attitude, your heart attitude. Where is your head at? Where is your heart at that moment? Or as you live. As we all know, we are, Romans 12 verse 1, right? We are temples of God, right? And what happens in a temple? A temple is a place of worship. So you are a place of worship. We as humans, we are built for worship. I hope you guys get that. So how can I put this? Yes. So we are humans and we are built for worship. And then I kept on reading. I read John 4 verse 24. Yeah. Let me just read it for you. God is a spirit, and they that worship him must worship him in spirit and in truth. So this is how I connected this. If God is a spirit, and in Genesis he says, let us make man in our own image. So God is a spirit, and he made us in his image. It means your real self is a spirit, right? I hope you guys follow. Yes, meaning you are a spirit. So it means when they say you must worship God in spirit and in truth, and in spirit and in truth, you detach yourself from your physical body and all physical thoughts and become a spirit, because like and like item, right? So which gets me to this point now. So I was thinking, I don't know if you guys remember those math equations with like x and y and whatnot. So if remember how we couldn't multiply, right, add add. Remember how we couldn't add, let's say, 2x plus 2y? It's the same thing. It's like God is on 2b and you are on 1c. And then, so it means God is in the spiritual realm and you are in the physical, and you're saying you're worshiping him. But then like and like items, he can't add or subtract from your life because you're not on the same playing field. But then if you disconnect yourself from the physical in that moment, or even as you live your life, you're living a life for Christ, it will be easier. You don't have to be in a church setup, in a corporate setup for you to worship God. It will happen automatically because you are connected with him all the time. And that's what worship should look like. It's not a song or anything like that. And it would be so nice if, you know, as people come from their homes, their minds are already set to worship God, let's say in a church setup, so that even as the worship team does their thing, there's that connection already. We don't have to like, what do you call it? We don't have to like start fanning you like from scratch every Sunday, or fanning you like, you know how like, you know, a brazier, and then you keep yes, like every time we're fanning you so that you can light up the fire, and the man of God comes to do his thing. You go back during the week, life hits you, the devil hits you, demons that, demons this, and then you're back that, and the following Sunday again you get what I mean, right? You can be anywhere and just say, Lord, I thank you. Coming to that, you guys, worship is about God, not about you. Avoid a lot of me, I in worship, even in your lyrics. If you write songs, or I don't know, when you're singing songs, you can sing them, of course. There's so much that is done to us. But I feel if you're going to sing such songs, they should always lead to, okay, I was down, but then your grace. You know what I mean, right? It shouldn't always be I throughout. Worship is him, not you all the time. So it's him you're exalting, because at the end of the day you will end up exalting yourself. So that was what God communicated to me. I hope you got that. He's a spirit. Your real form is a spirit. You need to be on the same playing field for you to worship him. It's impossible to truly worship God in your physical body. I'm not saying you come out of your body, but I know you guys know what I mean. But yeah, then one more thing before I go. Like I said earlier, we as human beings are built to worship. That's our nature. You might not know it, but your spirit knows it. Your soul knows it. So what happens is, if you don't find God or you don't worship God, you will find a substitute. That's how it is. So check your life. You find that you're either worshiping music, you're worshiping a man, you're worshiping a woman, you're worshiping a car, you're worshiping something. If it's not God, you are worshiping. There's nothing like in between. If it's not God, you're worshiping something. That's our nature. We're meant to worship something that we hold in high esteem. So if it's not God that you're holding in high esteem, then you're worshiping something. Check your life properly and make sure it is God you are worshiping. And that's why you find that some of us, even when we achieve certain things, after some time, God, I'm not even going to say the devil, God takes it away from you. God is a jealous God. So the moment you put something before him, trust me, it will not last long in your life. The moment you stop appreciating him for that thing, and it is your number one thing, he will take it away from you. Before you break yourself, he will protect you and take away that thing. Yeah, so you guys, watch what you're worshiping, watch what you watch, and watch what you are really attached to, and at what levels you're attached to that thing. So yes, that's my take on worship, and I hope you learned something. And yeah, you guys, let me know in the comments below. If you're watching on my YouTube channel, please subscribe, please. Yeah, Please subscribe, and I hope you learned something. This is my take on what worship means to me. Revelations are different, so yeah. Love you all. Thank you for watching.